All right, look, most torrent sites for movies are either dead, fake, or quietly logging everything you do. Now, I tested the ones people are actually using in 2026, and the results are not what I expected. And now the link is in the description if you do want to skip ahead. But here's the thing. One site is handling the majority of movie torrents right now, and it's been doing it with file sizes so small most people assume the quality is garbage. It's not. I'll show you exactly what to look for. So the sites still worth using come down to a short list. YTS is the dominant one for movies specifically, not for TV, not for software, movies. The reason it works is the file sizes. A full 1080p Blu-ray rip on YTS typically runs 1.5 to 2 gigabytes. Same file on 1337X, right, might be 12 gigabytes. Same quality, a fraction of the download time for 4K. YTS is pushing HEVC encodes that land around 4 to 6 gigabytes, where other sites are serving 50 gigabyte remixes. That's the difference. But here's where it gets complicated. Not all quality tiers are equal. YTS labels everything clearly. Cam, web rip, Blu-ray. Cam is recorded in a cinema, usually unwatchable. Web rip is pulled from a streaming source, solid for most things. Blu-ray is the ceiling, the absolute peak. If a Blu-ray rip isn't available yet, the movie just came out. Wait for like maybe 2 weeks. 1337X or 1337X is the backup when YTS doesn't have something. Wider selections, messier interface, more faked mixes, and the rule is simple. Only download from uploaders with a skull icon or a high trust rating. Anything else is a gamble. Now, that's fine, unless you're skipping the one thing that actually keeps you safe doing this. Here's the part that most reviews, skip. Torrenting without a VPN doesn't just expose your IP address to other seeders. Your ISP can see every torrent you're pulling. And in a lot of countries, that's enough for a warning letter or a throttled connection. Some ISPs throttle torrent traffic automatically, which is why your downloads feel fast for 30 seconds and then die. That's not the site. That is your ISP detecting the protocol and choking it. The fix is pretty simple. It's a VPN, but not all VPNs handle torrenting the same way. A lot of them quietly block P2P traffic or route it through, servers that weren't built for it. Now, I did test a few. NordVPN is the one I kept using. It has dedicated P2P optimized servers, which means the routing is actually built for torrenting traffic, not just technically allowed. The speed difference on a P2P server versus a standard server is quite noticeable. I was pulling consistent speeds without the mid-download throttle I was getting before. It also has threat protection, which runs independently of the VPN connection and blocks malware, ads, and trackers. That matters on torrent sites specifically because the ad network on these sites are not clean, and the kill switch is on by default. If the VPN drops for any reason, your internet cuts entirely. Your real IP never touches the swarm. Now, they also have the no logs policy, which has been audited by Deloitte. So even if someone asked, there's nothing to hand over. And now, if budget is the priority, want something a little less maybe, TotalVPN works too. It uses solid infrastructure, the price is lower, and it covers the basics, It won't give you the P2P optimized routing or the threat protection layer, but it gets the job done for straightforward use. But so here's the verdict. For movies in 2026, YTS is the first stop. Small files, clean quality tiers, easy to navigate. 1337X is the fallback, and if you're torrenting without a VPN, you're not anonymous. You're just lucky so far. NordVPN is the complete package for this. The P2P servers, the kill switch, the malware blocking, it's the one I'd set up and, not think about again. And you can get 74% off plus 3 free months with the link in the description below. TotalVPN is also linked if you want the budget option. It's also 80% off. So that's even more saving. It's through the description link. Either way, use something. The sites work. The question was always whether you'd get caught using them or not. Now, you won't.